Hi guys, Wizman 500 here, back again, getting into the depths of fishing review month. Got a lot of lure reviews to get through, and I'm really excited to be doing this during the month of February 2013. And watch out, even if I don't get all the lure reviews in that I want to do, keep watching because I plan on doing more. I'm really excited about it, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a really, really long time. Today we're talking about a certain lure that I've used for the longest time, and I've always wanted to review it, but I thought I'd wait until this month before I put it out. It's one that I fish with a lot, and you're going to see it in this video because I have a lot of experience fishing this lure, and that is the live target Pumpkinseed. So there's the two colors that I have right there, and those are two different depths as well. This is the 5 to 6 foot version, and I believe this is the 2 to 4 foot version. This is the gloss color, and this is the matte color. So let's get going. First of all, first impressions. I always talk about first impressions with my lure reviews because I think it's important. If you're walking by a lure in the store, for me, if I'm walking by, you know, I see a lure. Looks are always an important part. I'm not going to say most important, but they play a big role, and I think a lot of people also think that. Well, let's take a little look at the colors on this. Yeah, they're really good. They are amazing. Amazing colors on these. You can see the orange bottom, the live target painted on the top, the black back, the pattern. Gotta get a really good close-up. The camera just doesn't do it justice. You have to get one of these lures in your hand out of the package to really understand the detail work put into each and every one of these lures, and the price reflects it. About 12 bucks for these. For me, it's going to be a little bit cheaper for you guys down in the States. But what an amazing color job on that. The eyes, everything. Every little detail has been thought out in these lures. So here we go. The scale patterns, the colors in the eyes, like I said, they're absolutely incredible. I really like it. What an amazing detail job on that. But keep that in mind. Look what happened to this gloss colored one. This is actually kind of cool. You can see, I don't know this one exactly. There we go. This side really shows it. See all the paint scratched off of it. See an actual tooth mark there, and the same thing on the other side. You can kind of see it around there. Kind of beat up. One eye's missing. The eyes actually lasted really long on this one. I had this one for a long time. Hook sharpness isn't really that great either. I don't really sharpen my hooks a whole lot. That's a habit that I really have to break. But I mean, that's just a badge of honor. That is to me. That's really cool. How, especially that bite mark. So, do they last really long? For the most part, yes. You're going to have to replace them every now and again. But I actually kind of think that's kind of cool. And I've actually thought about, you know, taking the hooks off of that and maybe putting it in a little display case or something. Because that's actually, I think that's pretty neat. Especially for me. I've caught a lot of big fish off this lure right here. And it's just something to be really proud of. And I don't know, it's just cool to me. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. The color isn't going to last a really long time. Not as long as this Rapala, these Rapala ones that have this like textured, like these, that's going to last a long time. That coloration right there and how they do that paint job, that's going to last a really long time compared to this one. But you're just going to have to make a determination there. But they didn't do as a detailed job as they did on this. So you can see the difference there. So yeah, this is just something to keep in mind. If you don't really like that, maybe go to the Rapala. The bill, the lip, whatever you want to call it, this portion right here, that makes it dive deep, really well done. It lasts a long time. Takes the abuse fairly well. Let's look at this one. I bounced this one off a couple of rocks before. You can see a chip right there. Nothing too serious though. Lasts pretty well from what I can tell. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Like I said, this is the 3 to 4 foot. See that this one's a little bit longer, but pretty good. I actually really like it. There's nothing that I can note that's really bad about it. The eyes and everything right there, really nice and centered. Let's check out this one. Yeah, nice and centered on there. You can see a little bit of line, but nice and centered. Good positioning there on that loop too. So yeah, no complaints there, no gripes there. Materials, really hard plastic. Now, even though the paint's wore off it, the plastic part of it, the actual hard plastic, is pretty impressive for toughness. You can pull this through grass and brush and stuff, no problem. It won't break or anything. Maybe a chip here and there in the bill, as you can see there, but that takes a long time to do. So yeah, really impressive. The color might be worn off, but that hard body is still intact. Another something that you could do if you really wanted to do it, if you're really into this, maybe even take that coating right off and do your own paint job on it if you wanted, if you get to this point. You know, pop off the eyes, sand down, scrape it off, do your own paint job, do that. I think that would be really cool too. Another something to keep in mind, if you like doing lure stuff and stuff like that, for me, I just don't have the gear to do it, but for somebody else, yeah, that might be an option. That might actually be pretty cool. Do your own color pattern on it if you like after it's wore out. So, something else to keep in mind, kind of a neat little thought. Depth, like I said, it comes in 2 versions. Also, I believe it comes in a lipless version now. These are the versions that were before 2012. I think in 2012 they came out with a lipless version of this, and I don't have one right on the table. To me, in my area, for smallmouth, these are going to work best. For largemouth, then yes, I think you could go to the lipless version, the sinking version, whatever you want to call it. Try that. I might still try it too, just depends on how I feel. Weight is really good. This one is a little bit heavier than this one appropriately, because this one's shallower, this one's deeper. So make your determination there. Really, I want to have 2 gloss, 1 3-foot, 1 6-foot, 2 matte, 1 3-foot, 1 6-foot. So that's what I would do if I was really wanted to fish these lures hard, and I might still do that because I really like them. That might be an option there. So there you go. Overall body length is really good. Let's break out a Leatherman. Let's see how long these puppies are. I think this is a tape measure here. See, lined up to 0. Maybe a little over 3 inches for the 3-foot version. Excuse me. And let's check out the length on the 6-foot version. Oh, maybe 3.5 inches, maybe a little bit less. So that gives you a little bit of a size comparison. Let's compare it to, well, you already seen it, may as well bring this out. I believe this is a live target. Oh, Dives 2. This is a Dives 2 Rapala. Let's compare it to that. This is a 6-foot one, the DT6. So that gives you a good comparison. Watch out for this review. Let's compare it against one more lure. Here's the Clack and Crank. This is the 74 Clack and Crank. Let's compare it against this. This is a big lure. So you can see it there. That gives you a little bit of size comparison on the lures right there. And these two are just about the same size. Quality, very high quality lures. I mean, you can't go wrong with these ones. You get what you pay for, and the quality of the paint job, the quality of the eyes, the durability of the plastics, the sharpness of the hooks. These hooks, I can't quite pronounce what they're called, but they are really sharp out of box. Just be really careful with them because they are razor sharp. I've used this one a little bit, and they stay sharp for quite a long time. Sharpen them up when you need to, and that'll keep the fish biting. And when you get a good hook set on them, then you don't have to worry about it. But the quality level, superior. Compared to other baits. Like I said, you get what you pay for. Like I said, you're paying like $10-12 for a lure, so that's something to be expected. Price, like I said, a little bit high, but once again, you get what you pay for. I think they're just about the same price as these ones here. Not really sure on that one. Watch out for that review there. So you're just going to have to make a determination. I mean, yes, you could go with a cheaper bait, but you're not going to get the quality level. Like, you could go with this Bandit lure here that I've never ever used hardly. You know, is that going to be the same quality level and the same paint job level as that? Not really. So like I said, just determine on how much you're willing to spend and the amount of fish you're willing to catch, and then make your determination from there. Competitive options. So there's 2 lures. That's, like I said, the live target lures. You've already seen it. Let's bring in the smaller clack and crank. I think this one is a great option. Look at the dirt on that. That's nasty. This is a good option. I really love the rattle in that one. Superior to this one. The bandit lure right here. I have no idea what this is called. Maybe this one. There's tons of crankbaits out there. Here's one. Here's a cheaper option. This is the this is like $2 at Walmart. This is the God, what's it called? The Blaze crankbait in largemouth bass color. So there's that one. You go with, this is Bomber, Bill Dance Specialties, the shallow fry version. That's a good option because you can see the size comparison. Also notice the roundness in the body compared to this one. This one's not really round, it's just kind of narrow. Let's check out this one. This might be a better comparison. See how that's right narrow? This one's kind of round like a panfish, so they did a really good job on that, and they actually advertise it as such in their thing. Here's another one. Last but not least, you've seen it already. The Dives 2 6. So, just depends on what you're looking for. This is going to be a larger lure compared to this one. Like I said, just determine what you want in your lure and then make your determination from there. And you can't go wrong with Rapala or Live Target. Those are 2 of my most recommended companies just because of the quality levels on both baits. I mean, they're really, really high quality baits. So go check them out. Even if you don't want to buy one, at least stop and look at them because they're beautiful. And like I said, the camera just does not do justice. And you go Live Target, you never come back. So stay tuned, guys. Woodsman500 here. Thanks for watching. Lure review month kicking off. I mean, we're just spitting them out one after another. Stay tuned. Lots more to come, guys. And have a good day.